You're welcome to day 40 of our 70 Days of Enlightenment. Don't forget, 70 Days of Enlightenment is a sequel to MFM 70 Days Fasting and Prayer Program. So what are we talking about today? Now, there's something called mental models. There's something called mental models. And what are mental models? Mental models are constructs in our head through which we relate with this world, through which we live our life. Construct already. And those constructs, at times, you are unconscious of it. You don't know, you are just running it, you are running the programming. Now, there are mental models. I've noticed something. Churches create mental models about God, about life into people's head. The easiest mental model you can have in your head now is religiously inclined. Religious beliefs. Now, what did you know about God? How do you view God? What do you know about Jesus? What did you know about situations of life? How do you approach life? I've noticed that as a Christian, churches highly influences this thing in our head unknowingly. Now, for example, and a very good example of a mental model is anytime something happens to you, you think the world is after you. You think some people are against you. You think it is somebody that is doing it. Now, where did all this thing comes from? It comes from models that has been created in our head. Now, sometimes are this model true? Of course, they are true. They came from real life experiences of others. But does it mean it will be true to me? No, not necessarily. Because something is true to you doesn't mean it's going to be true to me. But when I've created a model in my head based on others' experiences, then automatically I'll be running my life on the mirror of that model. We need to be careful of mental models. You need to be careful. That's why the best model you can create for your mental world is the model that comes from the Word of God. So easy. But anything aside from that, anything maybe model from a tradition, maybe model from environment, maybe is very, very dangerous for you. And it will be running your life. It will limit your experience. It will cage your experience and it will sabotage what God is doing in your life. Please get exposed. Get exposed. Exposure creates more mental models. Exposure breaks prison cells that you've created in your head. Get exposed. Read the Word of God. Digest it. Understand it. And I believe God that your life will not remain the same. All right. Thank you. See you next time. Peace out.